That's it. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I am your host, Darren, aka El Jefe, and welcome to The Pour by Casa Cocktails. Thank you all for joining us here on our second episode. That's right. After week one, we did not get canceled, so take that, mom and dad. But welcome. For those of you that are new to the show and want to know what Casa Cocktails is all about, we are your home for virtual and in-person happy hours. We offer mobile bartending services and handle special events of all kinds. We're going to be launching our own little cocktail kits very soon as well, complete with tools, ingredients, and everything you need to make some of your favorite cocktails, so be on the lookout for those. But speaking of cocktails, today we are drinking our drink of the week, the Amaretto Old Fashioned. We will show you how to make it later on in the show. Now, let's get to the beautiful individual alongside myself today, our special guest. I am joined today by the lovely, talented, and always smiling Miss Tiffany Shockley. Welcome.
Hello, welcome. Thank you for having me. I'm
Absolutely.
so excited.
For anyone unfamiliar with Miss Tiffany, she is an accomplished local bartender, fitness competitor, influencer, and positive self-image advocate. Her work inspires others and encourages them to achieve their own goals in both life and fitness, and she makes a mean margarita as well. So, thanks so much for being on the show with us today, Tiffany.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I know you just celebrated a birthday.
I did.
Yes. What was it, 23?
24.
24, all right, there you go. Absolutely.
We'll go with that.
Not a day over. Well, if you want to learn the secret to looking as good and feeling as good as she does, stay tuned because we're going to get to that in a little bit. But just first off, being a bartender, are you excited to be back at it?
I'm so excited. I was lost for the past 11 months when we couldn't bartend, so now being back at work is one of the best things that could happen. I didn't know I loved bartending as much as I did until you're not allowed to do it.
Yeah.
It was crazy, and making cocktails in your house you can only do for so long.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, you can do it a lot. Trust me, guys. You'll realize just how much fun it is soon enough.
Yeah.
But I get that feeling too because, honestly, for me, I realized, I used to think that bartending was so much more, secure.
Yes.
Than it was. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was recession-proof. I thought it was really, pandemic-proof almost. I didn't, because I never really thought about a pandemic. But yeah, I thought it was just untouchable in the fact that, everybody needs to go out. Everybody wants to drink. That's one of the things that stays alive during times when people are having, hard times. But a pandemic all of a sudden just proved that was not the case at all. And it was a gut check real quick that you're like, you need to kind of think about the future and what's to hold from there. So where have you worked here in New Mexico so far?
Everywhere. Almost everywhere.
Right. That's how it goes here.
That's how I feel. Billy's Long Bar, Horse and Angel, downtown at the distillery, Salt Yard West Side, which is one of the most amazing experiences.
I know. Are you sad about that?
I'm devastated about that.
Yeah, but you're excited to get back there.
But I'm excited to start up again.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully
I know
super soon.
Steven was on last week and he said probably the middle of May, beginning of June, possibly somewhere around there. So fingers crossed for that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you're currently working
at Topgolf.
At Topgolf, yes, that's open right now.
Yeah.
And then when Salt Yard opens back up, it'll be over there as well.
Yes.
That's awesome. How has Topgolf been with opening? Because I know they were supposed to open right before the pandemic or right towards when that started.
It happened. Yeah, and then that didn't happen, and they weren't even sure if they were going to open. So thankfully they got to open, which was great, with a lot of help from Carrie. Amazing.
Yeah.
And it's great. It sucks because the bar top's not open, so I still feel like I'm not allowed to do my full job. But just being behind the bar, you know how the feeling is. You just fall right back into being at home, and that's where I feel is home again.
Absolutely. But that being said, I mean, with the not being able to sit at the bar and stuff, I mean, it makes it everybody wants to go there now too and stuff, and they're super excited, especially because it's brand new and everything. Do you think that has taken away from the allure of some of the other spots in the city, or do you think that it'll hurt others when they reopen?
I don't think it'll hurt anything.
When that opens fully up or anything like that?
I really don't think so because it's a different vibe than we have in any other place in the city. So I think it's just getting everybody. I love it too. It's amazing. Yeah. But I think it's just getting everybody ready for stuff to open fully again. It's like that little foot in the door. And then once everything fully opens, then it's just going to be wide open. And we're missing all the other places we're used to, like Salt Yard downtown, every other bar that we can just sit and have a cocktail.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of like what makes the hype of it so I don't know. I mean, it's packed right now, you know. So the hype is so appealing right now, and everything is the fact that there's really nothing else to do, and so I mean, like you can't even really get in there to try and go and attend or anything like that. It's really proven to be difficult for that. So I mean, but at least you're back at work, and that's exciting. So
that's a great part. That's
right?
like the greatest thing I can say about it.
And
for sure.
so that's really the exciting part. You also got a recent award there.
I did.
For your efforts.
I did.
Tell us about that.
I'm our cultural champion. So what I do is I intel what Topgolf stands for, and that's as far as like safety, just this great positive outlook in life, and just a fun atmosphere is what I bring to Topgolf.
Yeah.
And there's one cultural champion for every Topgolf worldwide, and so I represent Albuquerque, New Mexico. I get to speak with our owners on a monthly basis, and we have a whole group that we all talk about just how to make Topgolf better, and but at the same how to make Topgolf Albuquerque stand apart from other Topgolfs, which is one of the coolest things.
Yeah, and how do you think that you'll be able to do that?
I'm pretty amazing doing that so far.
I think so. I mean, you're a pretty amazing person in general. That's really cool. I mean, that's exciting for you. That's a new step forward for yourself. And really big. So, you know, be on the lookout for her there when things open up. She'll be taking care of you, making some of the best drinks, you know, around. And yeah, you guys will have a great time. If you haven't been to Topgolf already, super fun. A lot of people have been in other cities and stuff, but it's finally open here after long anticipation. And if you're a nerd like me with golf, then you'll bring your own clubs and maybe sneak your own ball once or twice on there to see the difference. And I feel like the regular balls go further than the other. I knew that because I smacked one. I swear it was in Wendy's parking lot when I did it. So. Yeah, big boys gotta eat, like I said last week. So cool. I guess moving on from that, with being out of work from the pandemic and everything, how do you think that changed your mental well-being, your physical well-being, your overall state of mind, you know, with everything, you know, being out of work for that time, you know, what kind of effect did it have on you?
It was super depressing, like no lie. Anxiety ridden, super depressing. I felt lost. That's why I said I didn't realize how much I actually loved bartending until I couldn't do it anymore. Yeah. And then I had no desire to do anything at all. I stopped working out. I stopped being as positive.
Well, and gyms were closed too. Everything was shut down. You know, it's hard to get yourself up and going.
Yeah, I had nothing to do, so I wanted to do nothing. And it was very sad and devastating. And I know that it hit a lot of people in our industry that way, just because we are such a socially active group of people, and not being around people was one of the scariest, weirdest things that you could possibly do. Yeah,
I mean, I think personally for me, bartending, like I just getting to interact with people and talk with them and shoot the shit and just be like, yo, what's up? You know, like, I mean, I greet a lot of my customers and be like, what's up, motherfuckers? Yeah. Like, you know, you go with it and roll with it. Like, it doesn't really, you know. And that's what people want though, is they come to you too for social interaction. The people that are regulars at your bar, like that's their spot, you know, when they need to vent to you or something, when they need just something to get away, whatever, forget what they come to the same places that are familiar because they like, you know, being around you and because they feel familiar. Yeah. And that's a huge thing about it.
You're
and
their
so
therapist.
A lot of people, yes, and it really is true. And I mean, they're yours too, you know, because interacting with them, it gets you socially, you know, interacting and stuff like that, so that way you feel, you know, better when you're on the way home and stuff like that, whatever, at the end of the night. So I think
it's huge. So to not be able to do that was just a drastic mental break.
Yeah. Did you do anything in regards to, you know, with your mindset, you know, did you like seek therapy or anything like that? Did you talk to anybody? You know?
I'm grateful for Carrie, honestly. She kept me sane in the best way possible. She checked up on everybody that worked for her. Yeah. She still does, and she's one of the greatest people in life for that. Because we did lose a coworker to suicide because of the depression and everything. And that's the part that got scary, is just being lost in the monotony of it all. Yeah, and it really, a lot of people, you know, took the wrong route, or not took the wrong route, or just, you know, went down that lost in it. Yeah, they got lost. It went down that rabbit hole of, you know, they weren't thinking of, you know, the end of it, and, you know, what they could do to, you know, get through it, and just, you know, they just kind of fell into it, and it really sucks for those, you know. But it's a sad state.
what would you advise for anybody trying to get back into the swing of things now that the pandemic's ending and stuff? I mean, as far as from your fitness standpoint, from a mental well-being standpoint, and that, what can people do to really transition, really get back in the thing of things. Like, I mean, it's hard to get through this. I mean, we're all, guilty of being through, some real monotonous times in this. But it's it's important now. We're like it's like let's get back to this. Let's really drive ourselves forward. And what can we do to make that transition easy and get back to life?
I think the easiest thing for me that would help others is to do something for yourself every day, even if it's the smallest thing, like getting out of bed or going and getting your favorite donut or your favorite breakfast. It doesn't even have to be fitness related. Just literally getting up and doing something that you appreciate for yourself. And then the next day do something for somebody else, and then somebody else. And even if it's just reaching out and calling a friend and just, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while, like, how are you doing today?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Perfect.
I appreciate you.
Of course, that's what I'm here for.
See, and that's all you need sometimes, guys, to put a smile on somebody's face. So that's important, always check up on your friends, reach out to them, and, really, we were all in this together, even though we felt alone, there's always somebody that needs you and has your back and stuff, so that's awesome. I was, you kind of almost stepped into my next question I was going to ask you, which was, what about I was like, do you have any, as far as the habits go, do you think it's, more important to jump in it, full steam with getting yourself back to things, or do you do baby steps one day at a time to get back, because you're getting back to work, you're getting back to working out, you're getting back to a social life. How do you blend it all in? You don't want to just jump back into going out and drinking every night, because then you'll neglect the other things. Exactly. It's important to get a balance. So how do you suggest that people can go about that, or what do you recommend?
Little bits and pieces, honestly, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself, and that happens so easily, because then you're gonna run yourself short. You're gonna try to please everybody around you, plus try to fit yourself in. Like, just do the little things, and then it'll all add up together, and then you're back in your routine, and then you're perfectly fine again. But don't overwhelm yourself by trying to do everything all at once. You're gonna freak out for sure, and then you're just gonna fall right back into it.
Yeah. One thing like that, I agree personally, because I same thing. I fell off with different things all throughout the pandemic. There were days I might work out for a week at a time. And it was, oh, fantastic, I did that. And then it was like, boom, the next week I drank for a week at a time. And and then I slept for a week, and then I Netflixed, every show under the book, whatever it was. You went through the ups and downs and stuff. And so it's just getting back into it, it's really...
Just make it easy on yourself. If you don't feel like doing something, don't try to force yourself to do it.
Yeah.
You're going to feel worse. Like, I don't feel like working out every day anymore, so I just won't do it.
I used to beat myself up for even just, as little as, a couple weeks ago I'm saying this, I was, beating myself because I'm like, I'm not back in the gym. I'm not going to look pretty on camera, whatever you want to think about it, as stupid as it is. But it's something that, it's people think about, and it's just like, but why beat yourself up over it,
exactly.
At the end of the day? So you didn't make it that day, but tomorrow's the new day, and so you really gotta, I guess just go after it and take it a day, a step at a time. And, let's hope for the best.
That's all we can do.
Yeah, right. And the results will come. The results will come, though, so that's awesome. And so I guess with that, Steven, who was here last week, Steven Segura, I know you know him, he mentioned that he had been doing the 75 hard, and he mentioned like he did that whole thing. And for me, like, it's because I know, are you familiar with it?
Yeah.
Like the read a book, get whatever, the drink water, whatever the hell else it is that you do. It's really strict. But he did it. That's great for him. I'm proud of him. It takes a lot of discipline and everything. What do you think about things like that yourself? Do you think that those are feasible things to do? Do you think that that's a good way to go about things, or do you think again that the day at a time approach, setting one goal for yourself, creating that habit, and then tackling the next thing is the best one? What do you think is the best for people? And
I think it's all individually based. Like, I could never do that. I'm not that dedicated. No matter what I've done, even when I was competing, I was never that dedicated. I just take it a day at a time. And as long as I complete that day, then I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
And as long as that's good, then I'm okay. And then that's when we'll move on to the next day to see what happens, instead of being like, you know what, like the next 90 days I'm going to do A through Z. There's no way, because I already feel like I personally have too much pressure on myself. So I'm like, I'll make it to C, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But there are some amazing people like Steven who can go and do that and be dedicated and finish it, and they're fine like that. Yeah. I don't like that much pressure.
Yeah. Do you set your schedule for yourself as you go on through the day? Do you like the night before? Do you create kind of like an idea of what you want to do the day?
Yeah.
Do you just wing it? What do you do
the night
to
before,
keep yourself accountable?
Monday through Friday, I definitely try to have a list every day of what I should do, and I try to accomplish. I'll never tell myself that I have to get all these things done. If I do, then it's a huge pat on my back.
Yeah.
But there's 5 things every day that I should do. And if I do those, then it's good. And then on the weekend, then that's when I'll play it by ear, because it's my weekend.
Yeah.
So
now, are they the same 5 things every day? Are they different?
No.
Like, does it you just set a goal for the 5 most important things?
The 5 most important things that you should do.
Yeah. Do you find yourself ever like putting other things
all the time.
working
all the time?
Like, I need to clean this and do a little something like that around the house, and you just like find
all
yourself.
The time. Yeah.
But we're human, so it's important to realize that, Yeah, I mean, for myself, I set I'll sit there and I'll set a list a mile long for myself. It's like, God, my thing just goes for days on my phone sometimes. And I'm like, I'm gonna get all this stuff done. I'll go as far as putting times next to them. Yeah. Like I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna, and it's down to wake up, eat breakfast. I'm terrible. I have horrible ADHD. Okay,
oh my God.
And it's like, as you can tell, I'm like a goldfish. Okay, it's terrible. So it's hard enough for me to hold an interview, for God's sake.
I love it.
No, but I get through, because I do that, but certain times I'm just like, sometimes I'll wake up and it's like, I was gonna wake up at 7, I woke up at 9. And it's just, I used to beat myself up over it, and then I really realized I'm just like, it's not worth it,
It's not that serious.
Yeah, it's not. There's nothing that can't get accomplished the next, and not to say it's okay to put things off, but it's not, it's not worth it to let it take you down, or especially in the times like the pandemic, let it beat yourself up over it day in and day out, because it was, nobody was accomplishing what they really wanted to accomplish at that time. No. So as far as that, that's a mental, getting back into it, physically, what do you suggest for people who are maybe, it's kind of like almost a, New Year's resolutions again or something like that. Everybody's trying to get their
summer body.
We're starting our 2020 resolutions finally. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and getting those going. Yeah,
the year just started.
Yeah, it's white boy summer. No, I'm just kidding.
It is.
No, we don't do. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I'm that big a fan of him, but I'll rock it. I guess it's kind of a banger, low key. Like we'll let it go. All right. So fitness wise, let's talk about that. Yeah. Tell us what you kind of suggest for people who are getting into it.
Just move. Honestly, just move. Because like I said, I gained a bunch of weight during the pandemic, and it was devastating to me because I've never been out of shape. Knock on wood. But to me, I just let myself go horribly. I just started getting back into a routine, and I actually got with one of my best friends who I'm training, and she's holding me a lot more accountable because I don't have the discipline anymore to do it because of life and everything else that was happening. Yeah. I just got so depressed, and it was a way for me to get out of the house and get back into the gym because I can't let her down. Yeah. So if you have to find a buddy, then find a buddy. Yeah. But whatever you have to do, I just tell people to get up and get moving. Even if it's for 15, 20 minutes a day, just walk around the block, walk down the street.
Yeah. What other things do you like to do other than going to the gym? What are some things that you like to do to stay active, personally for yourself? Do you play some sports with people? Do you anything like that?
My sister and I, we both played college softball, so we'll go and throw, and we'll play like that. Our nephew plays t-ball, so we go and help him. My boyfriend's kids play football, so I'll go out to the park and play football with them. Just anything and everything to get outside, honestly, and be in the sun.
That's awesome. That's awesome you do that. My mom used to throw the football with me and stuff back then.
That's how we grew up.
My dad did too. Yeah. My mom would, if she had the time, and she worked a lot, but if she had the time, she would get out there and do that with us.
It's the best feeling ever. My mom will kick a soccer ball with us. Like exactly. It's just fun. Just little things like that.
So, yeah, your mothers can teach you how to play sports and be ballers too, yo. That's important to realize.
Take your friends and go have a picnic and go play ball in the park. Like, it's fun. Have some beers in the parking lot after and you'll be perfectly fine.
Yeah. That's great. So as far as that goes, then, do you follow sports?
I do.
Yeah, what sports do you follow?
College football.
College football. Who's your team?
Ohio State.
Ohio State. I hate you
Ohio
so
State Buckeyes.
much right
the
now.
Ohio State, sir.
Are
you a Michigan fan?
Oh, no, hell no.
Oh,
hell no.
I was going to walk out of this interview.
So, like,
I was about to leave.
It's okay. You could have. I would have accepted that if you did because I would, but I almost want to make you leave because it's an option.
God dang, no.
So here's my family. I got a bunch of relatives in Nebraska, and that's where my family. So yeah, I've been bleeding that red since like day one, and like it was great in the '90s and stuff because we were like. We kicked ass, yo! Like we just wrecked shop. We just we ran in and took your home field with us, and we won all kinds. But then we went through some years, and man, it's been ugly since then. And
but at least you're a faithful fan.
But you guys kind of did the same. You guys have pretty much always been good. But you've had your times, when that time when we were really good, you kind of were sputtering. Now it's. So you guys are having your time, but
we're back on top of it.
As long as Alabama doesn't.
I know, those are rough games.
Yeah, but that's cool. Any other professional team sports you like? You're a fan of?
I'm unfortunately a Bronco fan, but it's fine. Okay, perfect.
Right.
There we go. Never mind then.
There's always next year.
I know. Hopefully.
We don't need to be like Cowboys fans or anything like that to start being like, this is our year.
We're gonna do it.
We got it. America's team. Like none of that shit. No, we don't need to be doing that. We're at least realist in the fact that we're pretty bad.
We are, but it's okay.
Yeah, there's always next year.
Yeah.
Are you excited for the return of sports
Massively
here,
so.
especially with and not even like the return of sports because I know they've been doing it, fuck the bubbles and shit. That's worthless. The live person in attendance, being able to go back to it. No more cardboard cutouts in the stands. We're back.
Yes.
We want to scream and yell and stuff.
Yes.
Are you so?
I have never been to a United game, and I was super sad that I didn't get to go yet. So I'm extremely stoked for that. And then I never missed a Topes home game, so I
missed.
I need a hot dog so bad.
Wait, you've never been to or never
missed?
You've never missed.
Me and my sister are obsessed with live baseball.
Holy,
it's a thing.
That's
insane. It's a huge thing.
That's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, especially because bartending and stuff like that. How do you to work your schedule around that?
Somebody will pick up a shift.
You said somebody picks up a shift.
For that shift to get picked up.
That's
it's a thing.
I didn't know there was
a
dedication like that
thing.
with you with the Topes. That's insane. So like all the players in them too and stuff like that.
Yep. It's a massive. It's just our favorite sister date is like a baseball game. Like it's a must.
So when do they get to go back to this? When are they going to allow in person for that? Do you know?
I'm not sure yet.
I have not heard on that. I don't know. Somebody let us know when that happens. We'll look that up and let you know next week.
Yeah.
So we're ready to get tickets and see us out there.
We're all gonna go.
I'm
buying everybody.
And buy United tickets too. We're definitely gonna be there without a doubt. Todd.
I stock it through a Todd, so I'm ready to go.
I stock it through a Todd. Everybody
all
gets
the
their
time.
news from that.
Yeah.
So awesome. So that being said, let's ask a little question. What sport do you think, or what skill set, what sport skill set would transition best into bartending? Like what type of athlete do you think would transition best into being a bartender for the skill set, and why?
For me personally, it was being a softball pitcher, or I guess a baseball pitcher, either way, because it's all up to you. Like that's your time, that's your game. Like it's all eyes on you all the time.
Yeah.
So I was a pitcher, so behind the bar, I feel the same. Like I can take the longest time making your drink and you're gonna wait for that drink. I can take the longest time pitching a ball and you're gonna wait for the ball.
And people are still gonna yell at you when you're doing it.
Exactly.
They're gonna yell at you
no matter
how
fast or how slow, it's never fast enough. So
yeah, and you're still gonna do it whatever you want to do. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm still calling the shots.
Block out the haters.
Exactly.
It's always, That's
do you
valid.
Want your drink or do you not want?
I like that. And also in baseball, precision is very key.
Mm-hmm.
Precision is very key in that. There's a lot of other sports that are brute sports, things like that. And it couldn't be soccer because we don't cry if we get cut or anything like that. So, no offense. We still, like I said, we love the football. So anyway, that's cool. So speaking of bartending then, again, our drink of the week is the Amaretto Old Fashioned. Let's cheers and finish it off, and we're going to show you guys how to make it right here now. Empty that out. And here, I grab a fresh glass here. You got one over there too.
I do.
Perfect. Set this down there. Awesome. So guys, Amaretto Old Fashioned is again our drink of the week. It is absolutely fantastic. I am a huge whiskey person, huge old fashioned person. I order it all over town. I know Tiffany can make a great one. I don't know about anybody else. No, I'm just kidding. I know a lot of people can't make them. And I've told you who you are, you know. But so yeah, I'm a huge snob with them. But so I hope the people that have made me some really shitty ones in past time are watching right now, so they can pick up a thing or two. This is what the whole show is about, guys. Get it together. Anyway, starting off then, let's go ahead and get ourselves a little bit of ice here. Chilling the mix in our bottom one. Got bricks up in this. Feeling like Birdman. Bricks. Oh. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, guys, we're going to start off, get that going, and we're going to get ourselves with a little bit of water. Just add a tad of it just to start. And the reason you're going to do this is because you want to be able to muddle your brown sugar cube, which you're going to put in there. I'm going to go ahead and add one off to you as well.
Thank you.
She got it. If I can manage to do this, I feel like the claw machine at the store just doesn't.
Not your prize.
Nothing.
Not
You
your prize.
don't get it. Nope, none of that. No. So anyway, yeah. You're gonna start with that. You can get your sugar cube. Let's get our bitters, which are down here. We're gonna go with orange bitters and our traditional Angostura bitters. 3 dashes of orange bitters, 2 dashes of Angostura traditional. I'll get the back, guys, not put the lid on there. Put that on there as well. Perfect. And let's just get a tiny drizzle of Luxardo juice for us in there as well. The old fashioned, dating back, you can go, people will be like, oh, it was just whiskey straight up. It was just whiskey on ice. Whatever. It's whiskey, water, which is the ice, and sugar and bitters is traditionally how it's done. The newer ones or variations have included muddling, cherry and orange, things along that line. I like the orange bitters to give it that kind of, taste, the smoother taste. A little bit smoother, a little bit nicer to sip on. And a little Luxardo juice as well, because it's not, you don't have any particles or anything in there. But then you at least get that as well. So what we're going to do then is we're going to take it and we're going to muddle everything in there real nice. Like I said, you have that just a little bit of water so that way you have enough so that way the sugar cube is able to break apart real nice and easy for you when doing so. So, get that done like that, tap it off, and then boom, next thing we're going to want to do, add our whiskey. Boom. 1.5 ounces.
So fancy.
We're using Redemption Rye. Start paying us, somebody. And we'll go from there. And then also, going to do 1 ounce of amaretto, because it is the Amaretto Old Fashioned. Boom. Add that in as well. And amaretto is a hazelnut flavored liqueur that is it at its core. So just to add a little bit more nut taste, we're going to add a 1/2 ounce of hazelnut syrup as well. Believe me, with the extra added amaretto and everything, it does not make it too sweet. We have the extra bitters in there as well to offset it and make it a nice smooth drink still. So I like to take it then and pour that into there. Get the rest of the brown sugar in there onto it and give it a nice good stir. Always stir with a smile. Cheesy drink, shade up a little bit, get fancy, get cool. Who knows? Just wait, guys. We've been waiting to get back behind the bar for months, so the antics are going to be through the roof.
Already.
Oh, man. And so, anyway, then once you get that, we can add our round cube. Round cube, that was very
round cube of ice.
Yeah, that made
Please.
no sense
Thank
at
you.
all, but you get what we're saying. The first drink's starting to kick in now. This is the fun behind the show. All right, we've got it there. We're gonna double strain then nicely into our glass. You guys saw us making it right before we started going. Boom. Fantastic. Look at that. It looks a lot fuller than a traditional old-fashioned. That's again because of the extra amaretto and hazelnut. But trust me, in the end, you're gonna understand why when you try this drink. It is again absolutely amazing. All right, then we're gonna add ourselves a little zest of orange. She steps ahead of me. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose this bartending challenge tonight, to be honest, guys.
It's
I
fine.
got no
I have faith in you.
chance. How long have you been bartending?
12 years.
12 years. Jesus. Yeah, she has beat me. She has me beat.
I'm just old.
I'm just old. Please. Again, guys. Old, but look at that. 24 never looked so good.
It did not.
I like to give it a little stir with that too. Oh, and then almost sipped it. I know, but it is slacking over here. I got distracted by that.
It's the hair.
By your 24-year-old.
It's the curls. It happens every time.
Oh, I get lost in it. I used to do the curls for the girls, but it was the the arms and
That's what it was.
quarantine.
The height is right.
Forgot about it. All right, well there we go, guys. The amaretto old fashioned then. Cheers. Let's give that a try. There was a hair on it. Is that good?
That is so good.
Oh my god, right? I
That's
absolutely love
delicious.
it. Fantastic. So, cool. Now that we've got that, let's go ahead and get going. And let's go into let's go into our game. Let's go ahead and do that. Why not?
I love games. I'm scared.
Yes, while we're doing this. So let's go ahead and get into our game. First off, we're gonna make our shots for today's game. We should line that up in. Should we line that up in pretty order? You want to line that up in rainbow order for us? Make it pretty.
I don't know rainbow order.
Roy G. Biv. Did you fail science class?
I did.
This is not just. Do you know what Roy G. Biv stands for? First off, when I'm going with this.
Red, green, blue.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Yes, that's what's up. Next guest is gonna be I can't remember the who knows? Dr. Fauci. Teaches about something.
Not my favorite class.
Oh my God, Bill Nye the Science Guy. That's the word I was looking for.
The name.
Yeah, no, the word. We're just gonna call it the word.
The word.
We're gonna rock with it today. I'm
taking
already
it.
messing
It's
everything
fine.
up by purpose.
I'm going with it. This is what I'm here
Exactly. Let's rock with it then too. So, today's drink that we're gonna make for us to try
for. Crap. Okay.
during the game is the green tea shot. Let's go ahead and make. We'll each be responsible for filling up half of those. How about that?
Yeah.
All right. So the traditional green tea shot is pretty simple. It's going to be made with an ounce of whiskey, a half ounce of lime juice, a half ounce of simple syrup, and a little bit of peach schnapps. So half ounce of that as well. So we'll go with an ounce of whiskey there to start off with.
Thank you.
We're going with the peach too here. Perfect. Boom. There you go. No, I forgot we're making a bunch of them. So.
Yeah. 3 each, sir. 3 each.
There we go.
May I have more whiskey, please?
Yeah, no, right. Did you forget too?
I did. I was
Lucky.
following you. You're supposed to be teaching me.
Who's leading the class?
I'm clearly a good listener.
Right. I'd blame it on a stressful day, but nobody wants to hear that bullshit. Get over it. Work harder.
There's
Right, exactly.
no negativity in this
I
room
know,
today.
exactly. There's no need for that, guys.
There's no
We're up and
happy.
running. We're having a good time. All right, let's get the lime juice in there too. Tap that off.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Did you simple? May I have your simple?
Oh, I did leave you hanging on the
Thank you.
simple.
It's
There
okay.
you go, my dear.
It's okay.
As we said, every bartender just spends most of their day saying, "Oh
It's
shit,
fine.
I forgot that." So
Sharing is caring.
that means the drinks are going to be amazing if we're just right on tap with what's expected. So got a little shaky shake going, baby. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the booty.
The two pounder? It's okay.
No. Tell me more.
Better motion.
Alright, awesome. And now let's fill it up, me in the middle. You went all the way to the top. We're going for this today, guys.
Holy moly.
Let's get through the rest of this show. Alright. Fingers crossed. No. Alright, so that being said then, today's game is going to be called Make It or Drink It. Obviously, the obvious game is I'm going to ask you a question about a topic. You're going to say how many items under that topic that you can name in 30 seconds.
Just
okay?
name them off.
So if I say, whatever topic I name, you're going to name things that fall into that topic and try to list as many off as you can in 30 seconds. Okay? Now, if you think, you're going to say that number. If I think that I can say more, I'm going to say that I can name, say you think you can name 8. I'm going to say, I think I can name 9. Okay. You just say, all right, go for it. If you think you can name 10, you'll be like, I'll name 10. I'll be like, all right, go for it.
Okay.
Whatever the line be, okay?
Okay.
So, that being said, let's go ahead and get a little timer going here.
I don't think well on the spot. I'm not a thinker, I'm a looker.
Oh, and that's the beauty of it is I wrote down questions that both of us should easily know.
We're gonna fuck it up.
We are gonna be fucking awful with this.
But
that is amazing. That's the best part about this because I don't know why. Earlier on I'm like, yeah, I definitely named some things I can I got these up here. I got these up here, but between getting ready for the show and everything, those were gone hours ago. There was no shot in hell. So, starting off with, let's stick with it. Let's do pro sports teams that are mammals.
What?
Pro sports teams that are mammals.
What? I can't even think of one.
No lizards. No, nothing like that.
No lizards.
No birds. No fish shit. None of that. No fucking fish. No gefilte fish.
Oh my god. What?
How many do you think you can name? 30 seconds.
2.
2. I think I can name 3.
I'm gonna let you go ahead because I know I can't name more than 2.
You can't name more than 2? Really?
No, I can't think of sports teams that aren't mammals right now.
That are mammals?
That are mammals.
Yeah, did you... I said aren't? Oh shit, no. I said no things that are... So things that aren't mammals. Are mammals. Now she got me backwards. Jesus,
See,
this is good.
Now we're already
It's a good drink.
God dang it. See, that's what happened. I already had one and now I can't.
Well, I'm going to let you start with it. How many things you can name that are mammals? So that's what I'm saying.
I'm going to stick with 2.
You're going to stick
I
with
can't think right now. I'm not lying to you, Darren. Listen, it's been a long day.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 3 then. Are you going to let me choose?
I'm going to let you go.
All right.
You're going to get them.
Lions, tigers, bears.
Oh
boom.
my.
There we go. Oh my, motherfucker.
Shit.
Drink one. There you go. Yeah, you lost. That was.
I did.
You really are. You panicked on that. I need you to take that shot. Take a breath. Goose frog with me. Really bring it together now.
Okay.
Because you could have done so much better now.
I don't think so. I still can't think of it. I'm trying to think of it.
The game. What are you doing over here now?
I fluffed the curls for you. I thought
you
that was
fluffed
enough
the
for
curls.
today.
You burnt the brain cells inside when you were doing it, girl. No. All right. No. That's okay. We're gonna get going.
Fine.
This one that was easy.
Don't judge me.
That was easy for me because.
It's okay. It should have been easy for me.
Your brain farted. All right. It's okay. No, we're going. We're moving forward, guys. We're moving forward. I'm not going to let her lose everything. You think I'm going to do that? Hell no. Half of those are mine at least. If not more, because they look fucking good.
They're pretty tasty.
Anyway, so yeah. Let's go off with next one. Let's do types of vegetables.
Types of vegetables?
Well, just fucking vegetables, I guess. I don't know what.
Just naming vegetables?
Yeah, just name vegetables. 15. Fucking do it. I don't know 15. I barely eat anything.
Really?
Well, if it's not
Parsnip,
blended up in a
spinach,
smooth.
kale.
I didn't even start this thing.
Oh.
Keep going. No, it's okay. Go. Keep going. I'll give you those.
Parsnip, spinach, kale, zucchini. Tomatoes are a fruit. Damn it. Green beans, peas, corn, sweet potatoes. What else? Bok choy. Fucking shit.
seconds, 5 left.
Oh my god. Well, I can't see them. Leeks. I can see them in my head. Cabbage. Red cabbage.
13.
God damn it.
Time's up.
Damn it.
You can take a second before you take that if you want. Go.
Damn it.
Or just live with it and rock with it. I don't know.
I'll do it. Fuck it.
There we go. That's how we do it in this show, guys. Perfect.
Okay.
2 for 2. All right. Let's see. Let's do brands of whiskey.
5.
5. I think I can name 6.
10.
Name 11.
Damn it. Okay, go.
All right. Honestly, I don't know. Angel's Envy, Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, Jameson, Cutty Shark. God, I don't know why I pulled that one out. Basil Hayden's a fucking whiskey. Where was I at? Redemption, Bullet, Templeton, Ponderosa.
Damn it.
It's 36. I missed. What did I say? 11?
11.
It was close.
You got it.
Purple's my favorite color. We're going to this one.
Cheers. You almost had it.
See, that's what I'm saying. We're going now.
Yeah.
I'm going. Your brain's not.
Let's go.
All right, so. See, I thought you would get the vegetables one.
I thought so too.
You named a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
I don't even. I was like, that's a vegetable. I was just like, I don't know. Whatever. Okay, fancy pants.
Just spitting out names.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was not.
Sounds good.
I was a little jealous on that one. Let's do cocktails made with vodka as one of the ingredients.
5.
5. 7.
10.
11.
Go.
God damn, I'm gonna lose again, huh? It's hard. It's on the spot is scary, but
It is.
I keep trying to egg you into 12.
No, it's not happening. I'm stopping at 11, just so you know.
We'll see.
More than 10.
Okay. Types of cocktails with vodka. All right. Martini, Sex on the Beach, Lemon Drop, 57 Chevy. Oh my God, I am drawing a blank. How did you do it?
See, it happens.
Yeah, Jesus. Oh my God, this is really hard. And I'm literally gonna run out of time too because like that's
It is.
It's embarrassing.
Brain fart.
I absolutely brain farted on that
Yeah.
one. Probably because the green tea was really good, but you know.
That was really tasty.
It was. Yeah, I could literally I could make you drinks all day with vodka.
Yeah, but you can't name them.
Yeah. It's people can ask me what they want. They can say sweet, whatever. And
You're like, I got it.
And that's the thing.
How sweet is sweet?
I mean, and that's why.
Are you allergic to anything?
Yes, exactly. That's why.
Then they feel special. You
Exactly.
go to Costco, they're like, oh my God.
Cosmo, see, oh my God, what are you?
You're welcome. I was waiting for you to say
Long
that
Island,
too.
fucking Long Island, fucking trash can, all kinds of shit.
Adios.
Adios, everything from the bar scene. I've worked in every type of bar too, and I just completely farted, but.
Cosmo's like the go-to.
That's why
Every
that's
girl
good.
wants
Oh
a
wait,
Cosmo.
I did fuck up again too.
You did.
Jesus, yeah. You know, I do one with vodka, a little coconut rum, and then just grenadine, orange or pineapple, sweet and sour, and they fucking love it every time.
They do.
They could throw a little blue curacao in there, and it's
Oh my God, this is heaven. What is this?
I know. Well, this is sweet and sour's going up with. It is amazing though, yeah. And they'd be like, "Oh my God, it's the best!"
Give me my special.
Or the pink Starburst, the pink Starburst. I use that make that all the time.
Kamikazes, they fall in love.
Out the ass, yeah. Like yeah. But there you go, guys. There's 11 of them probably right there. But it took us 3 minutes because don't ask us names.
Different, yeah. Don't know a name.
It's like when people say like, "Oh, what can you make?" or "What do you have?"
What's your favorite thing to make?
Oh my god.
What's your least favorite?
I mean, my favorite thing to make is for you to go away.
Yeah, money. You need to make us money.
With these stupid ass questions.
You're taking too much time. I'm not making money.
You know what's my favorite thing to make? Money.
Money.
Right.
That's why I'm here.
No. That's awesome. So let's let's do one more here. Types of workout routine, like workout movements, like bench, 10. Go for it.
Oh my god.
She said she wasn't going past it. I got it this time.
Like work out, like just movements?
Different things, whether it be machines, whether it be anything,
okay,
or things you do with them. Yes, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You have to time me before.
If you can't do this, you should be able to do this. All right.
I hope I do this.
Ready?
Don't
And go.
Bench press, lat pulls, butterfly curls, bent over rows, Superman's deadlifts, good mornings. What else can we do? Single arm rows, seated dumbbell curls, push-ups. Was that 10?
Yeah, at some point, I don't know.
You're
around there.
It was like
8. No. It was definitely more than 10. I was like,
perfect,
she's killing this. I was like, I stopped. I was like, yeah, whatever. Let her just run on and give people the inspiration they need, right?
Yeah, I'm here for you.
I don't know how to work my watch. I'm dumb. I'm a boomer, baby.
That's okay. I just always touch it and it does stuff, and that's my favorite.
Oh shit! So you got her?
I did. I got it right. So you have to take it, or you take both.
No. God no. What are you using? Intentions here.
Mm-hmm.
No. All right. Well, I'll do one more and then.
Okay.
Then we'll get one more question on this.
Okay. Let's go.
Good morning. All right, guys. Let's see. Going forward. Last one. Types of shots. 6. Go for it.
You're a dick. Oh my god.
I had this feeling.
Lemon drop, kamikaze. Just a straight shot. Does that count?
I'll give it for 1, but yeah, that's it.
Okay. Lemon drop, kamikaze, straight shot. Fucking shit. Adios as a shot. That's how we sell it at Top Off. It's the weirdest thing.
Time's ticking.
Oh, stop. Gummy bear, Jolly Rancher. Oh my god. Jaeger bomb, Vegas bomb.
All right, whatever.
Okay. Was that enough?
Yeah.
Do you want more? Oh,
No. It's okay. You can stop showing off. Hey, what's that over there?
Okay.
All right, guys. Anyway, moving on.
Boozer. It's
I said we had to make it through this show here, but cheers
right.
to it. Like I said,
Cheers.
this is not fake stuff, guys.
This
We're not dicking around here or anything.
This is the best part of the show.
It's natural habitat.
It's that. Mm-hmm.
Most of your bartenders are drunk when they're working.
If you ever came to distillery, you already know.
Yeah.
You were never sober.
Oh God. For legal reasons, I can't say where I work right now. Or else I'm just kidding. That's why I own my own business. Private events. I'm your guy.
Call me.
No. It's always a good time with us. Cool. Moving on then. Today's winner is obviously Tiffany.
It's me.
She whooped my ass. All right. Yeah. I'm getting one of those sound things for next week.
We have to have one.
We need a sound deck on
We do.
that.
Sound guy.
Sound guy. Hello. I thought you just wanted me to make sounds. No.
I did.
All right.
You're a sound guy.
Cool.
Thank you.
Awesome. Cool. Well, then moving on, the last thing we're going to do here today, that way we're going to end the show, is with our cocktail making competition. Another thing I feel like I'm going to lose.
I'm going to lose.
Yeah, I feel like you're going to destroy me on that because you're killing it today. But that's the whole point, is to bring on people who know what they're doing to teach stuff. We brought Steven on last week, wine connoisseur. We brought you on, professional, awesome person today. And this today is my lovely homemade wheel of ingredients. Alright. Oh, my toothpicks are coming apart here. The hot glue. I'm like an old lady with the crafts over here. I got a hot glue gun at home and stuff. You guys don't even know. So.
I shall hold, you shall spin.
Oh, I weighted it down here. What do you think? Is this amateur hour? I told you, I'm like the old lady with the crafts.
Wow.
You know, Martha Stewart ain't got shit on me. Alright. She probably does.
A jail sentence.
She comes in, she's like, what'd you say, bitch?
I got you.
She got fucking hitman out there. She's like, I made a call. Pookie's on his way.
Her and Snoop Dogg are gonna roll up. It's gonna be ratchet.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so let's do this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spin. We're gonna get 6 ingredients.
6?
Yeah.
Alright, that's
You wanna do 6? How many you wanna do?
No, you're fine. You said 6 and I was 6.
No, I really want to say because I don't want to just completely screw us or something.
We couldn't count to 10.
God, no. We were gonna... 6. I have 6 fingers, right, on this hand?
Yes.
Perfect. Our first ingredient is bitters. Ooh, so that opens the door. We get
chocolate.
Any of the
Any
options.
of them?
Yeah, we just grouped them into one just for
Oh, okay.
just for sake of space and ingredients. Fan of water. I had to look past. I know. Let's put it over. Should we do this?
Yes, please. Thank you
Ta-da,
so much.
I know,
Simple
right?
syrup.
Oh, guys. Day at a time, guys. I can't make improvements on the show overnight, okay? It's a day at a time, okay? At the advice tip. It's a simple syrup.
Simple.
We're pretty. This is gonna be a good little drink. I know, right? We're pretty set for whatever we want here. This is really cooler than I thought it would turn out. To be honest,
this is pretty amazing.
And you know how long I had to go around to find a fidget spinner? I had to find a fidget spinner to make the inside of that.
They're not cool anymore?
They're not fucking cool anymore. I had no idea. I boomed the shit out of myself with that. I walked into like
You're a fidget spinner.
I was like, fucking, yeah, you got that fidget spinner? They're like, no, we don't got that shit. I'm like, who you got? You know somebody I can meet in that? I had to meet a guy in a back fucking alley, dude. Like, he said, suck this out of a garden hose. And then I was like, okay. Shit. And then, 10 minutes later, I had a fidget spinner. Yeah. So passion, fantastic. You go ahead and give it a spin now, alright? Let's move that out of the way so we're not Miss Van over here.
Simple syrup.
It's a really good fidget spinner, guys. It's well oiled.
It's amazing.
Simple syrup?
We already have it. We're good.
Go again. I was gonna move it over, but it wasn't as well made as I thought, I guess. Jalapeno simple. Boom. You get spicy up in this.
I like this so much.
Jalapeno.
That's fine.
I know. It's fine, guys.
It's always fine.
It's fine. Give it a spin.
Okay.
Give it a spin. It didn't work like we thought. That's the beauty of the show, guys. All right.
Can somebody yell something out?
Hold on.
Are you fidget spinning?
I'm fidget spinning. Just tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Quintro. Here we go. I can't make this up, guys. This is fucking quality TV, guys. Like I can't.
One more.
Damn thing just. Oh wait. Can I do this?
Yeah, you have to see. There we go.
All right, ready? Stop it. We're rocking with the ingredients we have.
Okay.
All right.
We should pick like a real liquor.
It seemed like a good idea at the time, guys.
It was.
It really seemed like a good idea. It was
a
really nice. Also, I got an angry letter to write to the knockoff fidget spinner company because that's where it broke. It wasn't even me. It was
the spinner.
It wasn't my craftsmanship. The spinner just spun off of itself.
Amazon.
No, the guy in the back alley. I got fucking screwed on that one. Suck that garden nose for nothing.
He's winning.
All right. So doing that then. Basically what you do is you pick any tequila, any liquor, tequila, vodka, rum, whatever, and the ingredients. Make the best you can out of it. All right.
Gotcha.
And go. We had really high ambitions for that spinner. Like I thought I was gonna make it weeks on end. I thought we were gonna use it over and over again, and not so much on that.
It's all high. We can
live a little bit on
that.
it.
Yeah. It's a good idea. I like it.
It had potential.
It's still potential. Be great.
Faulty fucking craftsmanship.
I don't know who built it.
It definitely wasn't. It was me.
It was me. Simple.
This is why, again, we are not Casa Construction. We are Casa Cocktails. All right.
Cocktail it.
What do you work with? This? You want to work that?
I need
Perfect.
this. Thank you kindly.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers. Am I making 2 drinks or 1?
Just one. I'm just trying. I have to. All right, we'll work with it. You should have told me that before. I was like, "Oh, you don't have to use all of them."
Yes, you do.
Okay, we're using all of them.
You can't spin for 6 and only use 2.
Well, we only got like fucking 4 anyway. So what do we? Who's really winning on this?
You have to use whatever you spun for, or why spin? Why spin?
All right, guys. New rules via Tiff.
If you spin for them, you should have to use all of them. Because what if I was just like, tequila and chocolate bitters? No, we're not doing that.
I love Mexican chocolate. What are you talking about?
I had a really good tequila Manhattan.
Tahini on that shit? Yes.
It was actually really good with chocolate bitters.
Oh my god, yeah. So I don't even know where are you hating on that? That's actually fire. Now, is everything given? Yeah, are we making the exact same drink or?
No, we're not. Yeah, we are. No, we're not.
No, we're not. Yeah, we are.
Are we? No.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Touch a bottle.
Now we're going with it. Now we just have to do something different.
Okay.
You know what's? But this is the fun of it, guys. All right, so you made yours with tequila. Is that it?
I did.
You went with that. All right.
Ooh, Bacardi.
I'm back. And ain't a party without the Bacardi.
Are we allowed to use a mixer or just these?
What are you trying to use?
A splash of soda water.
Oh yeah, go for it. I'll let you soda water that shit. Yeah. There's literally nothing I don't think that can help where we're at right now. Because anyway, if we got one more thing go awry with today.
It's soda water in my lap. It's soda water in my lap.
The thing is if you spend a shift with a bartender, you would realize that's this kind of crap is going on in our bar.
If your bartender's not dirty or wet, she's not a good bartender.
Or breaking their spinning wheel at the.
Yeah, you don't drink from them.
Just
ever
go someplace else. Yeah, if they're not also not drinking while making your drink.
Yeah, don't drink there ever.
It's garbage.
It's not worth it.
It's garbage.
Tip $1.
Tip $1. Be on your way.
Yeah. Don't go back. Don't ever go back.
Right. Godspeed on this one, guys.
Are you making me a drink? Am I making you a drink?
Oh, we're just gonna try them. See whose is the superior one. But you're the one that changed the game on us and went with the all ingredients.
Well, you should have to. If you have to spin for so many ingredients, you should have to make them all delicious. Guarantee it.
Next time we're gonna go with 4 and
delicious.
Ruin my luck. not break my spinner either.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to talk about soda. Yeah. Let's finish that off.
I already spilled it on me, so you're fine.
You need garnishers or?
No. Why need a garnish? It's Albuquerque. Fruit's expensive.
Albuquerque fruit's expensive. Oh my goodness. Well, we waste everything anyway. So.
That's true.
All right. Let's give these a try. So yours was made with tequila, and again we had cointreau, simple, and jalapeno simple.
And jalapeno. Mm-hmm.
The bitters. Which bitters did you use?
I used cherry.
You used cherry, okay. And then we also had the passion fruit syrup. How much passion fruit did you use?
I used half.
Half ounce. How much cointreau?
I used half an ounce.
Half ounce, and then tequila.
An ounce and a half.
Ounce and a half. All right. Cheers. It tastes like I threw all the ingredients in together and made one drink out of it.
You might fall in love.
With yours?
Yeah.
Is
it's a fact.
Well, you got the tequila. You reached for it first. Close arms to win the race, I guess. Oh yeah. I fucks with that. I fucks with it hard. That is a
This is refreshing.
It's very light though. It's very light. Maybe
it's not bad though.
Might need a little stir. It might just be a little soda water heavy on top. I went with I did the ounce of vodka, ounce of rum, and then all of those ridiculous ingredients. Do we spice it up a little bit? Mm-hmm. That brought it home. That did. That
is quite delicious.
Now we know that's. I like yours so better because I feel like
the tequila.
It did.
It's the tequila with the jalapeno.
It brings it a little bit more out. It's got a little bit more bite to it, and it's. Yeah, I think it's just more.
I feel like this is like a Sunday day drink, and
that
mine is more like a nice dinner cocktail.
Very well put.
You're welcome.
Very well put. I love it. She's smart. She's fantastic, and she knows her way around the bar, guys. Okay. Perfect. Well, let's go ahead and enjoy these. And cheers to that. I'm stealing yours.
Yours.
All right. Awesome. Guys, thank you to Tiffany, my guest. Thank you to the production team, Native Q, Mark, Joseph, Kellogg, Mr. After Hours, Ata, and everybody else. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for joining us. I hope you guys had fun. We're only going to keep it going from here. We're going to fix our spinning wheel next week. It's gonna actually spin. I promise you. I'll get somebody else to make it or something. I don't know, but we'll get it done. And anyway, yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys here next week again. Same time, same place. Pouring out for the homies. Be safe out there, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining.